Hi guys, Vlad here. So in this short video, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of this beautiful Salem trailer, and also gonna show you basic functions. If you're the guest who's going to stay in this camper, I'm gonna show you a few things around. So let's take a look. Alrighty. So this is the RV, right where you enter. This is the living room and the kitchenette. Right now the slide is out, makes it a pretty roomy camper. We have a fully stocked kitchenette with everything you might possibly need for your good stay. We have utensils, we have plates, pots, pans. The kitchen is equipped with a stove and the oven. We have a good size freezer and fridge. And of course the police siren goes off when we're filming, but that's okay. So you have all the utensils you need for the kitchenry. Also, here we have a smart TV that connects to a local Wi-Fi. And here you can see we have pots, pans, toasters, coffee maker, kettle, and pretty much everything you need for your kitchen needs. Alrighty, moving on. So we have a good sized dinette in here that also transforms into a bed. But I would call this would be your last resort. Like if you're already occupied all of the beds, you can transform this into a bed as well. Basically, this tabletop comes out, sits down here, and you have yourself another bed. This jackknife sofa also converts into a bed. I'd say this is good for one or two, I'd say kids. All right, and I'm gonna walk you through the main sleeping area. So we have a pretty good, I'll go on the other side. So we have a pretty good size bedroom. This is a so-called short queen, so it's just a little bit shorter than a regular queen bed. All right, and also on this side we have a good size second bedroom, which features 4 separate bunk beds. All beds are made, so all beds include all the bedding, pillows, sheets, and everything. So there's that. And the last room is the bathroom. So you can see it in here. It's a good sized bathroom with a shower and everything. Alrighty, so this is it for the tour. It's very basic yet very spacious RV. It comfortably sleeps 6 people. In a pinch, you can sleep up to 8 people in here. And I'm just gonna, in the same video, quickly show you some of the basic functions. So follow me. All right, so this is a little control center. It's very basic, and I'm just gonna go through the buttons so you understand what's going on. So first of all, this is your battery life. All right, and if you click this button, it will also tell you the percentage of the battery. If you're camping where you're not hooked up to anything, make sure that stays at least above 50%. If it's below 50%, you want to start the generator, which is included in the rental if you need it, and the generator will charge the batteries and also provide you with a 110. All right, here you have a water pump switch. Just turn it on. You need this option only if you're not hooked up to any water. So the camper is equipped with about 40 gallons fresh water tank, which you will have pre-filled for your rental. And so if you're not hooked up to any water source, then every time you use water anywhere in RV, you want to have water pump on. All right, the second switch you have here is water heater. It's about 7-gallon heater fed by the propane. You turn it on, and in about 20 minutes, you will have yourself about 7 gallons of hot water. The other 2 switches are, this is outside lights. There's a LED strip on the outside, and this is inside lights, which pretty much do all the lights in the living room. Each light, therefore, you can operate it manually by just pressing it like this. So basically, as you walk through the RV, you just kind of walk around and push those buttons, and that will turn on and off the lights around. Okay, couple other features here is in its label. So this is the slide, which I'm gonna ask you not to operate, because every time you stay in this camper, the slide will be already open and set up, so you don't have to do anything with it. And this is your awning. So up is gonna be out, and I guess if we open the door, we'll see the awning. So I'm just gonna push and hold the button, and that will open the awning for you. All right, and you just hold the button until the awning is fully out. You can leave it somewhere in the middle, that's totally fine as well. Just remember, the rule is if you don't see the awning, if you don't have visual contact with the awning, you want it to be retracted, you want it to be in. Awnings are not afraid of rain, but awnings are vulnerable to wind. So, and you can leave the awning open where it's super nice and calm, and the wind gust will just randomly take it off. So, like I said, if you don't see the awning, roll it in. And to roll it in, just push and hold this button like so until the awning is fully retracted against the camper. All right, a couple other features in this camper just to show you around. So we have the fridge that is fully automatic. When the fridge sees electricity, it will run out of electricity. But if it's disconnected, if the camper is not connected to any shore power, the fridge will automatically switch to propane. All right, and I don't know if you can see the lights here, but if it's pressed again, it's an auto. And just make sure you don't see that check light on. If the check light is on, all you have to do is turn the fridge off, give it 10 seconds, turn it back on. All right. The stove, I mean, it's just like a regular stove. However, make sure not to lower the glass top while the stove top is still hot, because this will make this glass shatter in pieces. So you want to have it pretty much up all the time. And probably the last feature that I just want to show you. So this is the thermostat for the RV. It controls both the heat and the cold. To operate it, you just push this button once, then cycle through the modes you want to. For example, if you want cool, you just go to cool, right? And here you go. The AC starts, and you can adjust the temperature. All right, and just gonna show you a couple features on the outside. So this purple, I guess, key, you can either deadbolt the door closed or disable the handle. I suggest you always use a deadbolt. For the door operation, you can always lock the door open so the wind doesn't push it back and forth. You have this little latch here to keep your door open. All right. The door also splits like so, so you can have the door open, but the screen can be closed to keep all the flying guys on the outside. That's another feature. Just make sure whenever you operate the awning, in or out, make sure, I suggest you keep the door at least like this, because when the door is fully open, it will interact with that arm a little bit. All right. Okay, a couple other features. On the outside, in these compartments, you will find a picnic table, patio mat, sewer and water hoses, and at least two picnic chairs. If you want more than two, you can always ask me, and we'll provide you with an extra. Also, this camper is equipped with a portable grill/griddle, which we can provide free of charge if you want so. And also going to show you a couple features on the outside. There is an outdoor outlet. If you're connected to some sort of shore power, this outlet will be working. This port is the tank fill. This is freshwater tank fill. So if you do have to refill your freshwater tank, this will be this will be the port to fill it in. And on the other side, ми зробимо тут кат. Але ти можеш далі знімати. Так. Ну, тут буде нормально. Так. Окей. And on this side, so this is a city water connection. That's a different from a tank fill. When you hook up the water hose here, the water from the source will go directly to your faucets, bypassing the water tank. And if you have a connected water here, say from your campground source, you don't have to use a water pump. All right, and the last but not least, this is your electrical hookup. Most of the times when you will come to the campground, this will be already pre-connected either to a campground or the generator. But if it's not, it's just going to be tucked in here. And when you arrive and you have to do the hookup yourself, at the campground, you will have a hookup that will look something like this. And you just take this outlet and stick it into any 30 amp outlet, like so. All right. And probably the last feature on the outside is for those who will be camping with a full hookup, meaning you have water, electric, and sewer. These are your sewer valves. All right, they're all open right now. So this is your gray water. This is your black water, and there is a duplicate black water tank to prevent, from any surprises. So basically, if you are draining the sewer, you take the sewer line, like I showed in my other videos, you twist it on, the other end goes into the sewer port, and then you open. You usually want to do these two valves first in any order. For example, this and that will drain the black tank. That's your toilet stuff, and it's pretty rapid. And then once you hear that there is nothing coming out of the black tanks, those two, you want to pull this one like this, and the gray water, which is pretty much soapy water from your shower and sink, will flush the sewer line for you. Then once you're done, close all three valves like so, close them, and disconnect the sewer hose.